Now, after having investigated everything carefully from the beginning, I have also decided to write a carefully ordered account for you, most honorable Theophilus. The first four verses of the book of Luke almost seem like the words Luke scribbled on the cover of the book is almost a note to a friend. Kind of like when you place a sticky note on the outside of a manila folder and take it to a meeting. It's not really something you intend to have read as part of the report, but it's there anyway. And somehow it seems like maybe Luke's sticky note made it into the gospel. He's writing a note to a friend. Most honorable Theophilus, I wanted to write you this account of what took place. Now, I don't actually believe that this was a sticky note. I don't believe that it was an afterthought. I do believe it was intended to be included. And I think part of the reason it was intended to be included was because of who he was writing it to. Here he is writing this gospel to a man named Theophilus. Now, I've seen a lot of names before, and I've seen a lot of Greek names before, but it doesn't get a whole lot more Greek than Theophilus. Luke's writing this to a friend who is Greek. Now, we typically don't think about the Greeks in Jesus' time or the early church time as being Jewish. They wouldn't have been necessarily followers of Jesus. Theophilus probably did not associate himself with the church. But here he is, acquainted with Luke, and Luke is writing to his Greek friend, Theophilus, to tell him about Jesus. And then we go into the gospel, all about Jesus. And in the gospel, we discover time and time again Jesus' invitation to the Jewish people to begin to see how he is there not just for the people of Israel, the Jewish people, but for all of creation. It's almost like Luke is trying to hammer home the idea again and again and again that Jesus is for you too. How's that for a message to share? You don't think Jesus is relevant for you? You don't think Jesus is someone who cares about you? You don't think God is aware of you? Jesus is for you too. I find that the stories of Jesus often tell us more than any preacher ever could standing in a pulpit. We discover a radical and even rebellious love in the Gospels. We see a God who loves through Jesus Christ in a way that heals and brings life and freedom and hope and possibility and new beginnings. And the message to Theophilus from Luke, Jesus came for you too. May we echo that message when we share the love of God through our words, actions, deeds, and even through our own faith with those in our lives who have not discovered that yet. May that be the message we share. Jesus is for you too. Amen.